Sziasztok! Hello everyone, my name is Rosiearum and I'm one of the Indonesian International Student Mobility Award or IISMA Awardees that is currently studying at University of Pécs, Hungary. In this video, I'm going to tell you about my favorite course that I take here, which is the European Union in International Affairs. First and foremost, I decided to take this course in order to further my study in international relations. Before coming here, I haven't taken any EU-related course at my home university, Universitas Gadjah Mada. That is why I take this opportunity to gain knowledge about the EU, since it is one of the most prominent actors in international politics. Okay, let me explain to you what this course is about. This course is basically trying to explain the complexity of EU's role and authority as a supranational institution in international affairs. For those who aren't familiar with the concept of a supranational actor, it means that these actors stand as neither the traditional meaning of a state that we know, nor an intergovernmental international organization. Rather, supranational institutions have some power and authority to a certain extent which member states are willing to confer. In the EU case, this power and authority manifested in their decision-making process in certain policy areas that represent each member's interest and also the interest of the institution itself. Moving on to the things that I learned so far. Number 1, the EU structure. I can say that this topic is quite challenging to understand because of its complexity. But thanks to my lecturer, Dr. Zoltan, he managed to make the whole class get the idea of what the EU structure is like. In general, the EU has 3 main bodies, and each of them has its own function to represent different interests. First, there is the European Parliament. This is the EU's lawmaking body that represents the European citizen. Second, the European Council is represented for setting the EU's political agenda. This council consists of every member's head of state or government to represent each state's national interest. Lastly, the European Commission is the EU's politically independent executive arm. The next thing that I learned in this class is EU as a likable and successful actor in international politics. I find this particular topic interesting because of the new perspective I gained after discussing it in class. Before, it was hard to imagine that the country would be willing to give up some of its sovereignty to a higher institution. Some will think that it will create political instability. But the EU proved that integration can be successful. This integration did not strip away the identity of a nation-state, but rather changed their behavior into a more peaceful way through cooperation and trying to solve their common problems. On the other hand, this success has led EU to be a likable actor in international stage. No wonder there are some countries interested in joining the EU because of the benefit that they will gain. Okay guys, the last explanations mark the end of this video. I hope that this video will give you some insights for those who are interested in learning more about the EU or international relations major in general. Thank you so much for watching my video and goodbye!